Here's a nice short video. Short video. Something to think about. The first 3 videos in the lecture series, as you realize, were produced with the other 2 parts of the whole entire program. The other 2 parts, technology integration and composition. So when you go into a video, if you notice they're just raw, live, I'll just turn on the camera and tell you what's on my mind. So that being said, the first 3 were longer lectures. That's like, if you're familiar with higher education, you're sitting in a room or you're not sitting in a room, you got your notebook or you don't got your notebook, and you're there to listen or you're not. It's just how it works. So that being said, you know, I don't expect there's going to be a lot of people hanging around, but those who do, you know, if you really want to focus on what it is that I'm talking about in theory and method, well then it's something you might want to consider in percussion. Okay, that being said, the first 3 lectures were longer. Just you walked in while it was happening, and this video right here is going to be short. What I want you to reflect on as you're learning the skills described in the first 3 lectures is, as an athlete, you know, you might get this, say, wow, I got it, cool. And then start applying it in different ways when you're attacking your toms and your cymbals, for example. You might be up here coming down the kit, toms, cymbals, and playing them rapidly, getting rolls, or everything, every dynamic, you know, from just solid, say 4 on the floor, 8 on the floor, whatever you want to call it, you know, intonations and accents, etc., to more granular. Or you could switch it up. I mean, if it's the upbeat, it might be coming up, or if it's the downbeat, you might be going down. But I want to go too far into how you might want to apply these. Those are your ideas. And when we get on the kit, you'll see how I play. Now, the purpose of this video, take everything into consideration and think about like an athlete would think. Or if you know you're going to go out and ride your bike for a while, or whatever it is you're going to go do for the day. Think about how long your performance is going to be, because then you get into performance mode. I mean, if you plan on not just recording, but actually taking it to a level of performing, you're going to want to start thinking about how long is it that I'm going to be out there running today. And so when you start thinking about your psychomotor skills and your endurance there, it might be it's different than your endurance in just running down the road. I mean, you've been running down the road since you're a little kid. So getting back to the skills you need to develop, once you get balance, and start applying it and start thinking about 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, or up, 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 switching up, switching down. That's both sides of the XY scale right there. There's every variation in between, whatever you want to do, but then chain them together. You know, get it, master that, and start thinking about how long it is I'm going to be performing, and then that's the level you want to take your skills up to. Because if you can balance out and play really well for the first set, and then you start coming unglued, that's because, you know, your body knows what it is that it's supposed to be doing, but then it's the endurance of it, learning the psychomotor skills of endurance and maintaining those skills to a high level for a longer time, right? Because you might be able to, you know that, you know, you might be able to learn how to start doing something like flipping a coin between your fingers, whatever it might be, and you get it, you're like, yeah, I can do it. But then you realize you need to work on it. to really get it down, to start doing it, well then it's the same with the endurance. You might be playing, you know, for like 10 minutes or so, or 20 minutes or so, really well, and if you can, and you have fun, you leave and you go do something else, thinking, yeah, I got it. And then when it comes down to it, when performing, you start coming unglued. So focus on longevity too with your psychomotor skills. That's all I got for today. Got enough? I listened to Al Gromer Khan. Al Gromer Khan. Google it. It's percussion composition. It's cool.